welcome to the Punch Kids E3 special. We're calling it the E3 Punchup. The E3 Punchup, is that right?
First new show vibes, guys.
Oh, I got only water. This is bad.
Straight edge.
Straight edge. Vegan straight edge, man.
I was vegan for a short time.
Were you really?
Yeah, it didn't go well. I just ate a lot of
It's okay.
vegan pasta.
We're not here to talk about veganism.
No, we're not.
We're here to talk about Sam. Not Sam.
We're here to talk about Sam.
Did you guys see that SAM conference? It was awesome.
Sam conference.
So we're going to go through probably 2 conferences per video. There will be a few of these through the week, replacing the normal kind of structure. So I'm sure that all of you have seen news and seen people's thoughts. So we're just going to give our thoughts on things. So we're going through the conference now, just in front of us on the computer, and we're just going to pause it in bits. So we're going to skip around and find what works. And we're just going to talk about what we think about each conference as a whole, and then we'll go through and hit some bullet points, and then maybe we'll do a video at the end that just kind of wraps up E3 as a whole and what we think about it this year.
Alright,
cool.
Let's do it.
Okay. EA conference.
So what was everyone's initial thoughts of it? Like when it started up and this montage started, what did you think? What was going to happen?
Classic EA.
Classic EA. Sports.
What about
it's in the game.
Can I tell you about what I thought the whole vibe was?
Yeah.
So it felt small. You know, it felt kind of lackluster.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like compared to the other ones, actually this is the first one that I watched, and it immediately just felt just a bit small, like they weren't thinking big enough.
Sure.
And that immediately set the tone for everything that came afterwards. It was just oh yeah, that's kind of cool. It's
But I think
it felt a bit lackluster.
I think EA are they pander really well to their I don't know, I can't think of the word, but their client, their demographic.
The bro
gamer.
Their clientele.
Yeah, it's I was gonna say their clientele, but we all know people who are I don't play video games, but I play FIFA, or I play, you know what I mean?
I play Battlefield and that's it.
I play Battlefield, I play FIFA, I play COD.
Similar games.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Those really, really, I guess they're mainstream.
I think the thing as well is you look at EA and you look at their logo and even their overlay graphics and stuff like that, and it's real kind of sharp and edgy. And
Yeah.
We're EA, we're doing sick stuff. Come play our games. We're awesome.
Yeah.
Please like us.
Yeah.
It appeals to the general audience. You know what I mean? It's like an action movie. EA is an action movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're the Transformers of video games. Yeah.
I think one thing that I took away from the whole E3 was it gave me an appreciation of just how many different demographics there are that like different stuff.
Yeah. Definitely.
Especially Microsoft one that we'll get onto later was whoa, that's a completely different audience to what I would like.
Yeah.
But it was whoa, there are still people responding to this. To EA, I've always seen them as just the sport.
Yeah.
The sport brand.
Me too.
But there's a few things in there that are oh whoa, you're kind of branching out and doing some more adventure stuff.
Yeah. I mean, they've definitely got some titles under the belt.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Well, back in the day, they made of course they're published Mass Effect and all of the BioWare titles, which they're not actually very broy games. They're pretty hardcore, in-depth RPGs that have some lot of depth in them.
I'm pretty sure they made the world's best first-person shooter.
Which one would that be?
James Bond Nightfire.
Really?
Are you messing with me?
No, I'm pretty low that game.
By world, you just mean Dave.
Well, let's get on to the games that they announced, which of course we knew they would announce pretty much every single sports game. So I guess we could go through those. So first thing up was Madden 18. And the first thing that they showed us was they're just creating the next narrative mode for
they're doing what they did with FIFA last year.
Yeah.
I don't know what they
Pretty
did
much
last year.
They had like a story mode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
FIFA did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah.
Alex Hunter, so that's
Yeah.
why they were like, he scored $300 million.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right,
right.
So they're
right.
doing the same thing with Madden.
It's a
Yeah.
cool
I
idea.
did see that. Yeah.
I had no idea they did that.
But
much.
it
2K's
is,
been doing it for
it's a
while.
good idea because it brings that element to the sports
Pizza Post.
games.
So they've done it, like other companies have done this before. 2K does it with their like
Yeah.
NBA game. They do the same kind of career mode story, and
Sure.
I played it, and it's pretty lame and pretty
Right.
cringe.
Because career modes have been around for a while.
Yeah, so they just added the career mode, but they're like, oh, you got to work towards like getting this signing and like
Yeah,
get
yeah.
these shoes and all
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. So, welcome back.
That's alright. I remember playing Madden in like 1998, and it was just like 16-bit.
Whoa.
So awesome.
Like where it was like forward
Yeah.
on like the Sega. Like it was on
yeah,
Sega.
it was on
like,
Sega.
I
Yeah.
remember playing that. But like, I'll probably buy this game.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I'll probably buy every single one of these sports games.
Wow.
And my wife will
I'd
hate it.
only buy the FIFA one.
I wouldn't buy even the FIFA one. I have no interest. Absolutely no
The
interest.
story mode's actually the thing that will get me in.
Wow.
Because I'll play that and I'll be like, I'm satisfied. Like I've got the satisfaction of playing this game.
Yeah.
Put it on the shelf.
I'm actually interested to know if, Jav, you would play any of these sports games. No.
Never.
But is that just because you don't like sports, or you just think...
No, it's just because Badminton 18 isn't being released.
Born Balls 18, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, like you know me, I can get the competitive side of me out when it's the right game,
Yeah.
but I just don't care about like
Yeah,
sports.
sure.
Which sucks for my bro who loved FIFA,
Yeah.
and he was actually like he was a freaking champ at FIFA, but I just never like played with him.
Yeah, but I love competitive games. Like, I play Overwatch a lot.
Really? You play Overwatch?
Dude,
I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I've got an Xbox 2 and play Overwatch.
Should I
as
go?
well.
Should I go if you're going to
Now
be
there's
smart
pizza
asses?
for you. There's pizza.
Hey guys, I'm Dave.
We could do one of those things where you're like...
oh,
I'm Dave. I'm flying good.
dude.
Alright, so the next game they announced is not really a game, but a DLC expansion for Battlefield 1 called In the Name of the Tsar.
Yep.
I don't play Battlefield 1. I really would like
It
to.
looks...
Dude, that looks so
the
good.
graphic there looks so futuristic.
Well, it's just Battlefield.
No, but like, look, he looks like he's
Orange
from...
and blue.
He's like
sparks.
he's from 3017.
He's just a bald dude from Soviet Russia.
Isn't this one actually set like back in World War One?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So
What was the first one? What was Battlefield 1 set?
it's just
World
same
War
thing.
One.
So this is Battlefield 1. This is just an expansion.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So it's just more content. So gear, weapons.
Sweet.
No, I don't own it and I don't really play
All
it,
that kind
but
of stuff.
it looks
I
beautiful.
really want to
It
play
looks,
it.
It looks
so
such a good game.
beautiful.
I really
It
want to
looks
play it
amazing.
on my PC because I know it looked great because I got a new fancy PC and I'm really happy about it. But I'd have to sink like $100 and then even more money to get this expansion.
Yeah.
And that's the thing with Battlefield. When you come in late, you're like, oh, because none of my friends are playing this anymore, and it's a lot of money.
Yeah. I think they've done a really good job of making this game look really
Oh,
sexy.
Yeah.
Really sexy.
I watched this.
Oh, they always, all of EA games are like polished
I think I can.
in terms of delivery.
I think I have this guideline where like I'm impressed if I can watch an entire trailer through.
Yeah.
Especially for an FPS. Like, and I watched this whole thing.
Yeah, there's something when they cut to those third person modes and you see the guys shooting, it's just laid out so well.
They have the grand scale, like there's like in just original like Battlefield 1, like a Zeppelin like crashes onto the battlefield.
Yeah, right.
Like it's just, and people have to shoot it down, and if they shoot it down, it happens. Which is
It's pretty funny because when you see videos of people on top of it and then it starts blowing up and everyone just legs it and jumps off and parachutes and all those parachutes are just
So next they talked about FIFA, of course.
Yeah.
And
Wait, what's FIFA?
what?
Oh, that's just kidding.
Oh, Jarvis.
And this guy was
Delicious.
the presenter was like really obsessed with Cristiano Ronaldo, and it made me very
Oh,
uncomfortable.
that was such a cringy moment where he's like, what did he say? Like he's the peak of like.
No, the
Is there anyone better and more genetically sound than Cristiano Ronaldo? Could you get anyone better than that?
genetically
But
sound.
it starts off with the missed high five as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
God.
just like, oh.
This is the thing, is like, why can't nerds just pull it off. Like, there's one every year. There's a missed high five every E3.
I like more broadly, and I think I'll talk about. I've got a lot of thoughts about this, and I've thought this for a few years now. Is that there's something about E3 and the culture around E3 and the presenters that they get that are like true nerds. Like these are the guys who like create the games, and I believe it, but they're horrible presenters. And like and then you get the presenters that are really good who are like pretending to be like really into games.
Yeah, but they're
like,
hired presenters.
Yeah, like no, I know you don't give a shit about any of this.
Dude, that's
community manager.
And they hire one of these guys.
Yeah.
So this was the thing that happened this E3, and a lot of people have been commenting on it, is like the rise of the YouTuber into E3.
Yeah, right.
A lot of them are YouTubers that most people don't know.
Yeah,
It's
I
like if they
have no
got
idea
us
who
to
this
do it.
dude is.
Yeah, neither do I. I've never seen it before.
It is if they're like, let's get these Punch Kids guys to like talk about how cool our games are.
And then we get up there and be like,
thing is-
And
hey,
people are
Dave.
like, and they do it, and they're like, oh, these cool people like the games, and you watch them, and people are like, no, I don't.
I think that with something like E3, that kind of is this big moment in a year of gaming releases and gaming news and people who are into games, video games, but they mess it up because there's like this big barrier of like really poor presentation. I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but like the presenters
Not so much visually, but just
not
the
visually,
presenter,
but the presenters get on and they're cringy. They don't talk well. There's no fluidity in what they're saying. It's very, very
like these two guys, like these presenters right here, the YouTuber and this dude.
I am here to talk about Need for Speed Payback. I got my boy Marcus, executive producer here. He is the producer of the game. Thank you, Nick, for having me.
This to me was the cringiest part in the whole of E3. Like
Right.
the fact that he like stopped up the teleprompter.
His teleprompter
like,
didn't
whatever,
work, and he didn't know what to do.
He just kind of stood there,
He
and then he was
froze.
like, I got my mate Marcus. Thanks for having me, Nick. And it was just kind of like, he was like, we got Need for Speed. I'm just like,
It's
oh gosh, somebody just do something.
That was a good transition there.
It's not
Need for Speed's up.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, is he an English-speaking dude?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's English.
Yeah.
He's American.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no.
Yeah.
It's
Except,
just not good enough to
Yeah.
be on that level, on that platform, and like be thrown off by a teleprompter.
yeah.
Even little things like the intonation, like you could hear it when the page was turning because the intonation from one in the middle of the sentence would just be off.
Yeah. So the thing is, if just going back to what you're saying, say if the Punch Kids we were asked to go on and like present, I think we would do our research.
Yeah.
And so that what
And
we're
that's the
presenting.
thing.
Yeah.
And so like, say something happened, we could still recover.
I would know my
somehow.
lines. Like
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if I'm getting watched by literally millions of people, I'd know my lines. Like
Yeah.
I would.
Yeah.
And I might still make a mistake, and that's okay because people will make mistakes, and I don't think, you can't be perfect, but like, there's this weird tension of like, you look at the visuals and it's so polished, and then you look at the other stuff, the people, and it's just,
Not.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like watching a B grade movie with like James Cameron, Michael Bay, like,
Yeah.
effects.
James Cameron. I love that he's coming up here. James Cameron. Yeah, James Cameron was supposed to be coming tonight, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure where he ended up.
James,
Well,
get your shit
Yeah.
together.
just reply to Dave. That's all we're asking.
Man, I sent you a Facebook invite.
Simple reply.
So-
just a quick text. Take like 2 seconds, James.
To be honest with you, this made me think about Need for Speed, and I haven't thought about Need for Speed since Need for Speed.
Underground
No,
2?
Hot Pursuit.
Oh, dude!
Really? I'm even
yeah.
like Underground 2 era.
Underground
That's the last one I
2.
played.
I just want to go on record. 007 Nightfire and Need for Speed Underground 2
PlayStation 2
were
heyday.
insane. They were great. You didn't like them?
No, I'd never played him.
Need for Speed Underground 2 will blow your mind.
I played Hot
So-
Pursuit.
Yeah, Hot Pursuit was great.
This game.
Need for Speed is not Need for Speed Underground 2, guys.
But it introduced the Hot Pursuit.
The thing that came to mind when I saw it was just it's Need for Speed,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much it.
It looks beautiful though,
It-
does
right?
look-
well,
looks
it's
great.
great. It's made on Frostbite, which is a good engine.
Yeah, but we're
Like
talking about like games that look good. This
Yeah,
looks
but
great.
is it fun?
I don't know, but it looks.
We don't know.
nice.
Oh man, that looks great.
Yeah, right.
All of it looks great.
Beautiful.
What was your comment? Sam?
Pretty much, it's just Need for Speed, and I don't know if I should care. The issue that I felt there wasn't enough like talking about what happens. Like a lot of this is a lot of scripted stuff. Like this is all just a cinematic
Yeah,
that we're watching right now.
Oh, mate.
And there's no interactivity. It would have been cooler if it was interactive.
But this is
yeah.
still early days, right?
Yeah.
No,
Ish.
it comes out.
Ish.
This comes out
2018, isn't it?
November 11th.
Oh,
Well, it's
okay.
still got a lot of time to work on that and give it some
It's done now.
RPG kind of stuff, you know.
So
It's done.
pretty much how I put this is it's Michael Bay the game.
But Sam, I think the other
It really
thing
is.
is
The
like
need for Michael Bay.
the mechanics of games like this are so simple, and the other thing is it's not catering to anyone on this table.
That's true.
It's
I might
not.
play
It's
it.
Next.
Typical EA thing where they're like, but wait, we like indie games too.
Oh yeah. I love
And so they just have one indie game that they show.
But it's a pretty good indie game.
But in fact, it doesn't look that indie.
Star Wars,
So
Star Battles.
Star Battles, this is Star Battle.
so
The last Jedi.
so they brought out
Jetty.
one of the creators of Brothers,
Yeah.
Tale of Two
Yeah.
Sons, which you two played that you didn't finish, but it's one of Job's favorite games.
Yeah. that was-
You didn't
Well
finish
done.
it?
No, you guys did.
No, we played
You were both
together.
playing it.
But we didn't finish
Yeah,
it.
you could.
I really
You're
liked
not
it.
that far from the end.
Oh, really? Okay.
And so they came out and he introduced the game A Way Out,
Oh,
That's
this
cool.
looks really cool.
Yeah, this
I'm
is
into
cool.
it.
I'm into it too.
which like so like he was saying that they wanted to design it so that it's
It
meant to
is,
be played
Yeah,
with your
yeah.
buddy on the couch.
let's be
Yeah.
real.
Side.
It's brothers on steroids.
Yeah,
It
pretty
is.
much.
It's brothers
You're right. You're
In
absolutely
front of
right.
Yeah, in prison, getting away out.
with EA money behind it. It's got EA money.
That
That
guy,
guy.
I think he looks like Matthew McConaughey.
Is it just because his nose is
Kind of, but not really.
No,
No,
you
he
see it.
It's
doesn't.
because he's got sideburns that he doesn't.
They look like Sean Bean.
So like yeah, he's really focused
Sheen Bean.
on
Scene
on
Bean.
co-op.
What was that?
It's really focused on co-op, which is really interesting.
It's so great.
Like we're definitely going to play it.
oh, heck yeah, man.
Definitely.
But it's cool. Like the guy giving the talk over this was saying stuff like, when one character's in a cinematic, you know, you can still control the
Yeah,
other,
you're
other
still
character.
controlling.
Yeah, that's really neat.
And it's got like the gameplay vibe is very. It's like imagine like the new Uncharted where you get to control Nate and his brother.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it felt like to me in like the gameplay. It's a lot of gun shooting, running
Yeah.
away, puzzle solving.
Looks like
It's Uncharted.
Sean Penn.
Yeah, it did.
Sean who?
Sean Penn,
Oh,
yeah.
right.
There is something interesting about the resurgence or the potential resurgence of
Cut to the title.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nailed it.
Of couch co-op.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Dude, totally.
yeah.
They mentioned it like at least 5 or 6 times, like in different combos.
Yeah,
That's
and
it, man.
and even Microsoft
Yeah.
was saying someone, you know, they only said is co-op or like LAN co-op, whatever, coming back, and they just said yes. People missed it.
I think as well. Like I think what I get from what the guy says here when he comes out and
Yeah.
describes a bit about the game is that when you're online, it's still side by
Oh,
side.
is that online as well?
Wow, it's still side by side when you're online.
That's what I'm thinking
That'd
because
be
it's all
pretty
about
cool.
that experience.
That's
of
awesome.
Because if you
Yeah.
notice, the screen is really dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the split screen changes and gets smaller for who you're
And
supposed to be
It was
focusing
like
on.
70-30, 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
There might be information on someone else's screen or their split that you need on yours.
Yeah.
I think that's a really interesting idea. I'm keen to see it.
We're a bit pressed for time, so we're going to skip forward a bit and get to the main meat of the EA conference, which was Battlefront 2. And so they brought out the lead actress, voice actress, I don't know if she did mocap, probably, for the story portion of Battlefront 2. And they showed us no story of Battlefront 2. And all she did was toss it to a YouTuber.
Ah, right.
She tossed it to a
yeah.
YouTuber to
I didn't
introduce
notice that.
multiplayer.
Yeah,
They talked about it, but
wonder
they didn't
though
show
if
us anything.
She said that it's going to be the tie between Return of the Jedi
Yeah.
and Force Awakens.
There's
So I
already
wonder if
technically
maybe
a tie. It's just a
but
story.
I wonder if
Yeah,
they were just like, okay, we can't really say much about it, but we
They
can just say that there is. a
No,
story.
it's the tie between 6 and 7.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
They can
That's what I
talk
said.
about it because no, 8.
It's like Enter the Matrix.
You're thinking 7, 8.
No, he's not.
I'm thinking
He's saying
67.
he's saying that
Okay.
No, he's saying that-
Spoilers.
no, but
No,
the
but
spoilers
they-
in and of the story itself.
That's what I mean.
You're not spoiling movie 7. You're spoiling.
They can
what
still
happens
show
right
us how
now.
the game works.
Yeah, but I don't.
But I think at the same time, you know how the game works.
No,
Yeah.
don't.
You know
introduce this chick that I
you
don't
run
care
around
about.
shooting stuff.
I
as
don't
a
care
Star Wars
about her.
character.
I care about her even less now.
No, I disagree with you, Sam. I actually think like one, I didn't even notice what you said. It didn't even register on my when I was watching it. Didn't even register.
That
I
didn't
did.
show your story.
Yeah, which to me, for at least I can only speak for me, but it at least tells me that I obviously didn't care that I didn't see the story. I trust that Star Wars stories are always. I love Star Wars stories, so I always trust that they're going to be good.
There's been some bad ones.
My experience of Star Wars media is
I think. Look, I think
Um,
at the end of the day, as well, there's much to say that it's something to give everyone what they want on a silver plate,
Yeah.
and there's much to be said about mystery left there. You
Yeah.
know? And so you don't know anything about the story mode, which is great.
The one thing they had her on and had her say was talking about DLC and how all DLC for Battlefront will be free.
Yeah.
So that
Sure.
wasn't that way.
Yeah,
with an asterisk, because
Well,
there's got to be a catch.
I'm
somewhere.
thinking
no.
there has to be a way that they're making money.
No, but
There's
think-
going to be microtransactions.
Yeah, but
somewhere.
yeah, think about how every other multiplayer game.
Yeah.
I'll bring it up. I'll say Overwatch again. I'm not scared. Overwatch.
You play Overwatch.
I've never played Overwatch before, but
You should play
I hear when you play Overwatch, they give you all the updates for free.
Yeah.
And you pay for
The standalone.
Skins.
you pay for skins that you can unlock for free anyway.
Yeah.
People are just one, impatient, and two, they want to support the game. They want to like.
It's just like Magikarp Jump.
That was I downloaded that because you talked
Wait.
about it, and I deleted it
Was
in
that-
less than like
Yeah,
2
it's
hours.
still Yeah.
Was Magikarp Jump made by EA or
No.
what?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's made by EA.
No,
Yeah,
it's
I
not.
think it was too.
Well, why did they put the FIFA stuff in?
Electabuzz.
Hardball.
Uncliff. Arbok.
On Cliff?
Random city suburb.
That's
No,
pretty much, that was
E3.
pretty much EA.
Well,
E3,
they
EA.
showed us.
Shit.
Well, they showed us the multiplayer of Battlefront. That was the main kind of like
It
thing.
looks cool.
I think though, when people got stoked for this, are the people who played Battlefield, the original Battlefield? Battlefront. Battlefront.
Yeah.
Because that was just like group fighting, and that was the thing that was unique about it at the time. Was like there were no games where you just like jump in and you fight like you're just a random soldier, and that was such a huge appeal to me playing it.
Yeah.
And they've tried to recapture it, I think, unsuccessfully with the new one because there was no interest, and games have moved on since then. And it's a classic thing of like, you know, the consumer's asking for one thing, but you know, sometimes you need a bit of vision, even if you feel like it might get a bit of pushback. Like adding a story to a game that was classically just you're a normal soldier in a thing.
Yeah.
Which
I don't know.
I don't remember because it's been so long. But was there a story in the first?
There
Battlefronts?
wasn't. There wasn't.
There wasn't.
There-
It was just.
you like progressed through and captured planets or something.
Yeah,
What
it
they,
was-
what they said
yeah.
they've brought in as well as classes
Oh, cool.
for Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Which I think you could do in the original one.
Yeah.
But these
Like
are
you could
these
choose-
are the-
Troopers and stuff.
Yeah, you
these ones I
chose
think are more
your.
like your COD kind of style classes.
Oh, right.
You can
Yeah.
change out your weapons.
Yeah,
and all that
yeah,
kind of stuff.
So that was pretty much all of E3. I mean, not
Yeah.
E3 of EA.
Yeah.
Same thing
So
for
they-
say
yeah.
Yeah. It was weird typing EA
Do
E3
we-
conference. They're like, what? Everything
Do we
but
want to
give
just
me
say
just
like what
straight.
we thought? Quick what we thought.
Out of
it?
10.
Out of 10.
give
it
That's what I was
a-
thinking. What's yours?
I didn't care for much of it. I liked A Way Out.
Yeah.
I'm going to give it like a 4 or 5.
Yeah.
5 out of 10.
5.
Sam?
I'd probably give it a 5 as well. Because the only thing that keeps it
Yeah.
average is those two great games. And Anthem, which we'll talk about in the next bit.
5 to me is medium, and EA didn't hit the medium mark I'll give it a 3.
I'm thinking about the missed high five, and I think that might be a minus 1 point.
one.
So down to 4.
I think I'm down to 4.
Yeah. In terms of my personal care factor, I give it a 3.
Look, I only really want to play A Way Out and Anthem, maybe Battlefield 2, but so I'm going to give it a 4.5.
Battlefront
Yeah.
2.
Battlefront 2.
Yeah, it's bad that it's made by the same game company and it has almost the same name.
Oh, that's right.
Cool.
That's it.
Sweet.
Alright, and now we're up to Microsoft E3.
AKA.
X_warrior box 1 X.
Nice. Triple X.
Yeah, so they showed us what the Scorpio is, which is now Xbox One X. I have to like stop and say that slower.
Xbox One X.
Xbox One.
Why do they call it Xbox?
You know what it is? It's
Because it doesn't
actually,
say Xbox.
if you pronounce it the full way, they didn't say it at the conference, but if you pronounce it the full way, it's actually straight edge vegan, Xbox X, straight edge vegan.
So
Sam, tell us about 4K gaming.
In 4K words.
can people? I don't think the average person can
Genetically
afford
sound.
4K gaming.
Right.
There it is.
So here in Australia, it costs $650.
Mm-hmm.
In the States, it's going to be $499.
Dave said he's going to buy one.
With tax, it'll probably be like $530. Dave's not going to buy one.
I've got an Xbox at work.
I'm
Why
gonna-
would I buy one?
I'm going to try to buy one because I'm a
You
terrible...
have an Xbox at work. Why would you buy
At
one?
work,
Yeah, no, that works.
that works.
So before we get into the actual games, what was everyone's like overall vibe? Or,
I
like, thoughts on the whole thing?
I thought it was
Dude.
I thought it was probably the best
Yeah.
of all the conferences.
I agree.
second that.
They showed
Right.
more games than anyone.
Yeah.
Mm.
I have like 3 pages of notes on games.
Yeah.
And it's
They,
mostly just games.
I think Xbox hit the mark with the presentation.
Yeah.
I think the presenter and the presentation was awesome.
Yeah.
But they also hit the mark in delivering what community wanted as well.
I thought that as well.
And a big thing as well with like backwards compatibility. How they're
Yeah.
like, oh, we want more. And then the original Xbox
Yeah,
logo comes
yeah,
up and
yeah.
everyone's like, yeah.
Some
Yeah.
guy stands up in the crowd and is like...
Of course, because he's an Xbox fan. That's what happens.
I was impressed that they responded to community feedback and they told us they did it because of community feedback.
Yeah.
Was that
Like-
the original Xbox stuff?
I think that's just threw it
yeah,
out.
that was the vibe of they called out what they needed to.
So, who do you think should buy one of these Xboxes? Why would you buy one
I
of
don't know
these?
if you don't have an Xbox already.
Yeah,
Xbox
if you
broken.
want to get into
Like
Xbox
if you
gaming,
don't
I
have a,
would,
do you like what if you have a PlayStation? Would you buy one?
I don't know if you wanted to.
depends.
Depends.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's like if you're going to buy something, do you want to buy the best quality one or do you just want to buy one?
Yeah.
But if you were a person that say that you still have a 360 and you're deciding, do I want to buy a PlayStation or an Xbox?
But I don't think this is going to be your decision.
No.
No, of course not.
If I didn't have a console yet, I'd probably.
But why? But like, I think the thing is with like
This-
most people, including myself, who buy consoles as opposed to PCs, is I just put the disc in and it goes and I play the game and it's fine and then I take the disc out and I put it in.
I think a big factor is as well who out of my friends has that console.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
huge. And I think I have one friend with a PlayStation.
You know who seems to have all the issues with like having like the cross-play stuff? Sony.
Yeah.
Sony's always like, no, we don't want to do it.
They're the
Yeah,
only one,
yeah.
they're the only one that doesn't want to come to the table.
Yeah.
And Xbox is like, yeah, we'll do it. And Nintendo's like, yeah, we'll do it. And Sony's like,
Nah.
Sony's like, no, you're mine.
Tell us to I want the big console market.
Yeah.
It's true, they have it. Like,
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll touch on Sony
Yeah.
when we go.
one thing I think it would be good, like if you had an old PC and you were a PC gamer, I could see that they're trying to like sway those PC gamers. It's
Totally.
like, we still have the same games that most like PC gamers play.
but it's
Well,
not.
You could get
But
one
they-
of these for a bit cheaper.
They do the
than
play
buying
anyway,
a
where you can
massive
play with your
console.
PC anyway.
Was Microsoft the biggest one out of
It
like as
went
far
like
as
nearly
length?
2 hours, I think.
Well, that's the thing is like
Microsoft was probably
I found myself becoming a bit desensitized to what was happening. Like it got to
Yeah.
about like the hour 15 mark.
Yeah.
I was like, there's such. I think the whole thing was just like this massive heavy dump of like new console game. Like they showed 42 games. So we're like, yeah, by the hour mark, I was
Is that
just
the
like,
number?
Yeah, they said 42.
Jeez. That's the most out of anyone from E3.
So I felt a bit desensitized. So when it got to, I think it was like the indie stuff, a bit past that, I was like, I just don't
Is
care
that when you
about what's
switched off?
happening. Yeah, like
That's how you missed your favorite games?
that's how I missed goddamn Ori.
I didn't have that experience. I
Okay.
was
I didn't.
yeah.
The whole way you were like,
I was
okay,
actually
cool.
like I was in it the whole way.
So
Right,
do
right.
you care about 4K games?
No, like just because I don't want to buy an Xbox One X doesn't mean I don't think that it's awesome.
If you had if you had $700,
If someone
just throw
if
away
someone was like,
No.
you've got $700 to buy,
whatever you want.
and you can buy anything to do in the gaming industry.
Yeah.
I'd probably be like, yeah, cool, I'll buy an Xbox One X,
Yeah.
and then sell my other one.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like but that's the thing.
Same.
like,
But that's $700 that I could definitely.
I'm not
use
using.
elsewhere.
Yeah, I work.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like I work
Food
hard for
to
my.
live.
I work hard
Yeah.
for my money. Well, it's like if you got an Xbox, the only thing you're sacrificing realistically between the one that you bought on launch day versus this, for $700
Well,
is 4K.
plus
That's-
if you don't have a 4K TV,
Yeah,
you're
if you
going to
gotta-
have to drop at least another $700.
But can we just
Like
say?
you did.
Can we just
Yeah.
say that like
The only person here that
$700
needs one is Dave.
$700 for an entry price of a console?
Yeah.
Isn't actually that outrageous.
No.
I mean, PlayStation 2 when it first launched was $700.
Yeah.
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 I agree.
So the first game they showed us, of course, was Forza.
Yeah.
And do any of us care
Yeah.
about Forza? I don't care about Forza unless it's a Forza.
It looks great.
Yeah, they always look
We've
good,
said
but it's
that.
not that hard to make
Yeah.
a car game
Yeah.
in 60 FPS at 4K. It's
Yeah.
not as difficult as it is, let's say, like a first-person shooter where people are like looking this way, looking this way. It changes the
Totally.
view of direction a lot. And that's a lot of tech behind it. But like the thing about Forza, the only one that I care about is Forza Horizons. So
Right.
those are the only fun ones because they're just dumb.
I think it was Microsoft. Like I was saying before, watching E3 made me realize just how many different types of gamers there are. They like different things.
Yeah.
And so this one specifically, they like revealed the new Porsche.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They kind of did all this stuff that I personally didn't care about, but there was
Yeah.
like a lot of people that were like super into it.
And I think that's the thing you got to remember is like, you are not just catering to me. Like
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
did an
totally.
E3 for Dave, it would be so different.
Yeah.
But you're doing an E3 for everybody, and it means that you're going to showcase games that I think maybe like Forza.
Yeah.
Looks cool, probably have heaps of fun if I play it. Never ever going to buy it.
Yeah.
Or don't know anyone who's going to buy it. Maybe Sam.
No, not Forza.
Yeah, on Forza I thought it looked awesome.
Yeah.
But like it was
It's
just like,
beautiful.
whoa, this is just like so much hype.
But it's not what I'm interested
It's
in.
almost
so I'm
like
not going to-
I feel like every new console or new kind of whatever player in the game always opens with a car game.
Yeah.
Because you can show
It's
that
safe.
realistic,
Yeah.
kind of,
Looks
like,
good.
really
Yeah.
sharp graphics,
Yeah.
and everyone goes, "Oh damn!"
Yeah.
Forza's always been like the benchmark for Microsoft. Forza's always been the benchmark.
Right. It looks amazing. Like,
Oh,
it looks
it
so
looks
good.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone could say anything else other than it looks incredible.
Yeah. The next game they showed us, I totally wasn't expecting because I thought the series was kind of done. But they showed us a new Metro, which I
Did
don't think
anyone play the first one?
No, never.
I've played
I
about the
think I've even
first
heard of it.
5 to 6 hours of the
I
first
heard,
one.
I heard of it. I never
Um,
played
Did you like it?
I really liked it. It's a very stressful game.
Why?
It's- Okay, so it's all about like resource management, like with your ammo.
Yeah.
And so
Fallout
how you
4.
check your ammo is like what I remember, like checking your ammo, you like would take out your clip and look at see how many bullets you have and then put it back in. And there's a lot of
Right.
like controlling that and
Yeah.
controlling light. And when you go outside into the world, you have to have a gas mask on, and then you'll die if your gas mask isn't on because it's all radiated. And
That sounds
poisonous
really
outside.
fun.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, I
think
probably would enjoy
it's
it,
A,
like-
it's kind of RPG first person
Yeah.
shooter kind of
I'm
stuff.
into it.
I mean, again, looks great.
Oh, they
I-
look great! Like they're showing here 4K, blah blah blah, 60 FPS.
I actually thought
big
that
jump.
Metro's the game demo they used was a little bit underwhelming.
Totally.
Yeah.
It was kind of over before. it
Yeah,
was-
yeah,
Which
yeah.
one? This?
This. That was my thought about it. So I never even heard of this game until you guys played it.
Oh right.
Dude, this looks like so schmick now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's probably running.
Keep rolling,
It's probably
man.
the 4K version of the game. But yeah, like I'm super keen because more people get to play this game,
Yeah, Xbox One.
Yeah.
and I think we'll probably be able to all play it
Yeah.
because you guys have Xboxes, right?
Yeah.
So we'll probably be playing this when it comes out.
Just not in
which-
4K.
No.
No, maybe I will,
already bought it for Steam.
but you'll buy it again.
Will I though?
Will he though?
But guess
Sure.
what? Cross-platform.
Sam, I want to put this on the
Oh,
table.
with this?
No.
Is this the place to do it?
Why would they?
No, there's no cross-platform. Because we'd be able to kill you way faster with a keyboard and
man.
mouse than
Dude, 360
controller.
no scope over you.
With your Xbox, your Xbox
Not really,
One
I'm
X
just like, I'm like,
360 no scope.
Turn quicker!
360 is good.
I think you should get it, just so that we can play all the
We'll
games.
burn that bridge when we come to it.
Wow.
We'll burn it. I'll
I
say
think
no
we'll
when
have
it
to
comes
buy
up.
it for Delvin. But
We'll burn.
Did-
we'll all
wait.
be able to play it together. If we...
Did you say burn that bridge on purpose?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Which we're
I
all.
thought that was one of those moments where like,
Yeah,
isn't that the
it's like a
same?
burn, yeah.
So then they showed us Deep Rock Galactic.
This looks. I was kind of interested in this. I was like, oh, FPS. Oh no, it's like kind of a bit different.
So from what I've read about it, it's like you. It's a 4-person co-op.
Yeah.
You have to get through the level, and to get through the level, you have to mine and explore and gather some resources and defeat hordes of enemies and stuff.
Yeah, right.
So
Minecraft, of
it's
course.
made by the guys who made Goat Simulator,
Cool. I
which is
thought
really like it's a weird jump. You can kind of tell it's like they used Goat Simulator and made that so that they could make a different kind of game with that money. Yeah, and then State of Decay 2.
dude,
Did
this
you play the
looked
first one?
awesome. No, I never did.
Really? Oh, it's like
This
is
was
great.
The Last of Us, right?
No. So, correct me.
No.
Wait.
I played the first one.
Is that a stab at this game?
Yeah, it is.
Really?
Got it.
It's a stab. Oh, dude, it was like totally Last of Us. Like,
Nah, it was
What? What is
complete.
that?
Nah, dude.
music, like
This-
like a
Wow.
deep tone, and like I don't even know how to State of Decay 1.
Really?
But dude, the whole
I-
premise of this game was like you would build like a fort and then
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
out and collect stuff to build.
So
your
the
fort
first
and-
one, I'm pretty sure
Not
it didn't have
Minecraft.
co-op. It was single player, and so you would go and you'd help and save, like rescue, like different survivors, and you would build your base up and defend them from zombie hordes that would come every now and then. So it was kind of like a survivally third-person shooter game. So with a lot of base building. So they added more base building. They've added more, like 3 different like towns that you go to and do all the stuff.
co-op stuff.
And they've added 1 to 4 person co-op, which is really rad, and we should play it. Because like there's a cool thing, like you're building your base, you have to control, like go out and get food for it and things like that, and try not to die from hordes of zombies. But you have to make decisions where it's like that person's been bit. We don't have any more of the cure for them, and so you probably got to black them in the face.
Can't wait to see Joel and Ellie.
Dude,
Dude,
it's not even.
It's not even The Last of Us.
I disagree with you
Idiot.
thoroughly.
Big idiot.
Thoroughly, you idiot.
Oh, and then we got like a miniature PUBG. It seemed like it was like it's a
Yeah,
weird,
this is like Dota meets Overwatch.
Yeah.
Meets PUBG.
That's what
Yeah.
I exactly thought when I was watching that. This is what Overwatch would be if it was Dota.
Yeah. So it's the Darwin Project. It, like, I don't really understand it. I've tried to look up heaps of stuff on it. It doesn't make sense to me.
You just
But I
fight
guess
people
it's
with
weird,
these
but-
special skills.
It was the one moment, probably one of the weaker moments of this, including when the
Yeah.
car came out for Forza, when this
Yeah.
guy came up and just started yelling at me.
Yeah.
And at 5 a.m., I don't want to be yelled at.
Yeah, but I think like it was grabbing the what do they call it? Esports. crew?
Esports? Yeah.
5 a.m. I don't want to be. Can we skip this one?
Minecraft.
It's just.
And
It's
then-
Minecraft.
and It's always a Minecraft.
But Java,
man.
it's the super duper graphics pack.
Oh my gosh.
They're like, let's show off the strength of our 4K like power.
No, actually,
Like
guys,
Minecraft in
like
4K.
in all seriousness, Minecraft is not that bad. It's actually
God.
Oh, dude, Minecraft is. I'd
We
say it's
used
like
to-
revolutionary.
man. We used to play
But it's a bit
Minecraft
old.
on
Oh,
Door.
yeah, it is all.
But you gotta, it appeals to the younger kids. Like it's
No,
and
it's
older kids
Microsoft
too,
needs to make money off their investment because they bought it.
And if Bethesda can do Skyrim,
Yeah.
Microsoft can do.
I'm pretty sure
that.
Skyrim's in
funny.
Minecraft
oh yeah.
as a skin.
Dude, I heard That actually makes sense, because I actually heard, like, Minecraft or, like, Oblivion or, like, Skyrim sound effects in there. There's, like magic sound effects. I'll see if I can find it for you.
Maybe. So pretty much they've added better textures and God rays. And so they're uniting all of the different platforms
That's cool.
together so that
Such
like
a good
someone
idea.
on a Switch can play on the same world as someone on an Xbox.
That's such a good idea. I actually
it's-
would consider playing Minecraft again. I liked it. I like Minecraft. I'll put it on record and say that I liked
We
it.
talked a lot about Minecraft.
But yeah, there's nothing to say about it.
This game looks
Frickin'
awesome, man. This game looks
So we
really
moved on
cool.
to the last night,
Yeah, this
which
game
is
looks
like
sick.
so.
This reminds me of Light Drifter, which is 2D side scroller.
Yeah, yeah,
it's just Blade Runner vibes
Yeah,
the whole
totally.
time. Like
So
I'm super
great.
keen about it. I don't know much about it except it's just a narrative.
There's a lot of controversy around it.
Really?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So one of the guys, I think, this will probably dig a crazy deep hole, but like one of the guys, I think, who worked on it, was part of Gamergate. That whole thing that went down like a year ago. And so there was a lot of stuff online about like his involvement. And originally, the last night, I think there was a statement made that it's a post-feminist. If it's a world where the feminist agenda had taken over, and so that's what it began as. But now it's like this wholly new different thing. So there was a lot of controversy around the game.
Oh, the Artful Escape.
Yeah, this one was
Artful
weird
Escape,
because it looked great, and I was like, "Oh, this is awesome!" And then he started rocking out on the guitar, and I was like,
But I read something, like, there was something really cool. Oh, the Artful Escape. This is one of Sam's notes. Where'd you get this from?
I think like GameSpot.
Right, so what it says is The Artful Escape of Francis Vendetti is a video game about great expectations, famous folk singers, lingering shadows, space gods, hallucinogens, individuality, reptile shops, and wild imaginations. That's so cool. I really
I
like
got
that.
it from their site.
"How's it?" It's an action adventure exploration, narrative driven, musical laser light battle comic.
The story of a teenager
I'm in.
who embarks on a multi-dimensional adventure to inspire his stage persona.
I'm fully in.
It looks great.
I'm done.
It looked
I'm
awesome.
sold.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
And then we got, I think it's called, it's Code Vein. I was going to call it Deep Vein. Thrombosis. So Code Vein, from what I can tell, is just anime Dark Souls.
Yeah.
Like
It
doesn't really interest.
That it didn't register. It didn't register
Let's
any
skip
interest
over
for me.
Sorry guys, if you really like that game, you can hashtag us out. The
Okay.
kids are dumb.
Okay, let's get
The like Conker's Bad Fur Day, but for nice kids, is like looks really boring.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, I thought it looked alright.
that looked
Boring. It
adorable.
was
It was cool.
boring.
It's just another Spyro.
I thought it was
ukulele
Conquer.
Yeah.
I think it's
first.
actually in VR. Like that was the whole
No,
thing.
no, it's not.
No, I don't think so, man.
Super, yeah, definitely.
Super Lucky Tales.
Yeah.
Not on Xbox because Xbox doesn't have VR.
Okay, well, man, no Xbox.
Sea of Thieves, just kind of they're like we're working more on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And we all want to play it.
yeah. It looks
cool.
heaps
It looks
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
I want to get eaten by a shark, man.
I want to see you
Uh,
get eaten by a shark.
Tacoma, we all knew Tacoma was coming out, but they just confirmed it that it's
Yeah.
coming out to Xbox. I think
Wait, what's
first.
Tacoma?
Tacoma's the next game made by Gone Home people.
Oh, right.
nice.
Yeah, cool.
So it's set in space.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Can we talk about?
Cuphead. No.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
got a
there's
release
nothing to
date.
say about.
Everyone knows about Cuphead.
It got a release date at least. It took forever.
What I actually want to talk about
Terry
is
Crews.
the Terry Crews game.
Yeah.
Really?
Crackdown 3. No,
Did you
no, no.
play them?
No.
Have you ever played Crackdown?
Is this because you're a bit upset that Doomfist hasn't been released yet,
I'm-
and you're waiting for Terry Crews to post Doomfist?
Doomfist, I want Doomfist.
So
No, I wanted to say about this is that everyone really got into that trailer and I didn't like it.
really.
I didn't like it.
So I've played every Crackdown. I got the first one only because it gave you a beta access to Halo 3. You had to buy the game to get beta access to Halo 3. So heaps of people bought it. It was really smart of Microsoft to do it. And a lot of people fell in love with the game, me included. It was fun. It was a cool game. It was a collectible fest. It was awesome. As soon as you collect more orbs they would make your character stronger in different ways for like strength and
So I've
agility.
never
it was
played
so
Crackdown.
fun.
Yeah.
And they've always had co-op, and the co-op's good, and they showed it off. The only thing they didn't show off is in the first E3 when it was announced, they showed like destructible buildings. And they didn't show any of that, so it looked like they removed it all. But
Yeah.
supposedly they said it's only in the multiplayer version, not in the single player game.
It would make sense that it would be the other way around.
We're just gonna kind of rush through some of these because we know a lot about them. Shadow of Mordor, they're just like.
so keen.
Do we
for
have
Shadow
to
of
rush
Mordor.
through Shadows of Mordor? 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah, but
keen.
I'm so
people,
keen for
like,
Shadow of
it's,
Mordor.
we
Is it
already
Shadow
knew it
of
was
War?
coming for a long time.
Yeah, but like
Yeah,
Shadow
Shadow
of
of
War.
War. Yeah.
Shadow of
Yeah,
War,
yeah.
yeah.
Sorry.
But it's always going to be Shadow of Mordor. Like it's
Yeah.
never going to be Shadow of anything else.
We knew it was coming. We already knew the release
So
date. I'm pretty
pumped
sure.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
just
but
kind of
the
showed the
gameplay
same exact
footage-
stuff.
The game, I don't know.
Wait, was this the one where he dominated like the
Aussie
Aussie
dude.
kind of?
Oh,
yeah,
man.
that was that
Bruce,
dialogue.
Even
was
though I thought
hilarious.
it was
Dude, I want to look
Dark
up
Lord,
if it's
White
the
Lord.
same voice actor that did Bruce the Shark.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, dude, it sounds so much like.
And the
Bruce.
the cut from it from like the whole like dramatic like,
Yeah.
dominating and he just comes
Yeah.
out and he goes Right Lord, Dark Lord.
Dark
yeah,
Lord.
really? I was like, man, that is like comedic time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
was
saw
into
Ashen, which is like this weird, what they describe it as, passive multiplayer dungeon.
It looked
crawler.
cool. It looked like mysterious.
High
kind of.
difficulty, but with the drop-in, drop-out multiplayer that was in Journey. So it's just these random people that you probably can't talk to. You just have to use hand signals to communicate with. Next, we got a Life is Strange tease for Before the Storm. Did you guys play
never
it?
played it.
I watched the Let's Play.
Yeah,
a lot.
I watched the Let's
Did you
Play
like
as
it?
well.
Was
Yeah, it was good.
It's one of those
teen.
games. It's like a story.
Yeah, it
It's a
didn't
teenage
seem,
drama.
it didn't
Yeah.
seem that
Very much
interesting,
so.
so I never.
It was a good story. It hit you emotionally pretty well.
Okay.
So this one is a prequel
Yeah.
Yeah.
made by a completely different team.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, okay.
So they were like, we have this idea for the story, and they pitched it to Square Enix. It's Square Enix, so it's fine.
Yeah.
They're still making a proper they didn't say it's a sequel. They're just calling it Life is Strange 2. So the company that made it was Don't Nod. They're making another one that's a completely separate thing.
Okay.
And then Ori,
Ori.
which Javid missed. He
Yeah.
missed Gareth Corker going out there.
Yeah, it
And
was a
playing-
great presentation.
Well, like, I
Beautiful piano
I
music.
saw it all over Twitter, and then but what happened was because I got desensitized towards the end, just like I kind of skipped through it. I think I must have like skipped the what do you call it, like the little player just past it because I totally missed it.
Yeah, sure.
Man.
And scrubbed past it.
I scrubbed past it.
Yeah.
With the owl. Have you still not seen the trailer?
I haven't seen it, and there's part of me that I maybe don't want to watch it.
Just because you don't want to spoil it?
Yeah, I
I think you
don't
should
really want
watch
to
it.
watch trailers of things
It's
that
not
I
gonna
like.
It actually, I from someone who did watch the trailer, I can tell you that it tells you absolutely.
Yeah,
nothing
it doesn't
about
tell you
Yeah,
anything.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But it was really,
You remember,
it was really great.
watching the first one. It leaves you with the same kind of like, I don't know what any of this is. It didn't show any gameplay.
The thing is, as well, like Ori's got such a recognizable
Yeah.
kind of theme soundtrack, and like it starts with characters playing the piano,
Yeah.
and then you hear like the cello and the strings come in.
For sure.
It never
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of hits
yeah.
that repeated theme though.
Yeah.
It just alludes to it, and
Yeah.
then at the very end it hits it, and you're just like,
So,
Nailed it.
What can they add to Ori to
What do you mean?
build upon?
we're gonna
I
do
don't know.
open world RPG level cap raised to 80
Microtransactions.
microtransaction.
But like,
God,
what do you
racing!
Well, it would. I don't know. Like it
What
would
could they add?
just probably like new. The only thing I'm thinking is like new abilities.
Yeah.
Maybe so like new ways of like getting around. Because the whole thing.
Maybe it could be a co-op thing. Maybe like the Ad and Ori, like
That would work. That would be really good for that.
Because the
game.
whole thing with Ori was like you felt like you could level up, and you felt like you got better. Like at playing the game, you ended up just like flying around the game. Like
Yeah,
it
you
was
got
so
really
awesome.
good.
So I think that was like the whole progression. So I think of a way like to upgrade the skills to like fly around. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Alright.
yeah. And then we got
Co-op would
Anthem.
be rad.
Yeah, and then we got Anthem.
Which one was Anthem?
So
Yeah, Destiny.
Anthem.
Gonna be.
That is something I want to play.
Yeah, definitely.
100%.
100%.
That's
That's
a
100%
Dave
you're
game.
gonna play.
I'll buy
That
it.
is
for sure.
Dave game.
Yeah.
That
The
one.
sad thing is like I'm gonna play it, but I'm probably gonna get it on PC.
No, I won't get it on PC, but I'm gonna get it
I
on
won't
Xbox.
play.
We'll get on
it.
Xbox. We'll play it.
I think I'm
Unless I
getting
get a
an Xbox One
4K.
X.
Yeah. If I get an Xbox One X, it'll be the first game that I play.
Athens? Why am I calling it Athens?
Happens.
Anthem?
Anthem.
Anthem?
It's a terrible name
In
for a game.
4K
actually.
would be.
Oh, yeah, it'd be awesome.
So all I know is you're like a freelancer and you just solve people's problems. It just looks like Destiny meets Titanfall meets Iron Man meets
The Division.
The Division.
And I feel like it
If
might
it does it all good,
Yeah.
it'll be good.
Oh, totally.
it might be the game that really scratches my Division itch because I wanted the Division to be so good and
Totally.
it just was not that good.
So this is made by the same team who made the original Mass Effects and Dragon Age, which was shown like pretty much whenever they showed. They were
I
like,
saw.
look, we did facial animations
I
correct.
saw a comment saying
This is where they all win.
that's one way to get around facial animations. Just give them all masks.
They show a guy. It looks pretty good.
So good.
But it's open world.
Yeah,
EA
full on
wants some of
demo,
that
so-
Destiny money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Sweet ass.
that was
Overall,
that was
Yeah, so-
Microsoft.
so-
out of 10.
Out of 10.
Let's go over here.
look, I'm an Xbox guy, and I thought they clear winners from E3. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give them like a 9.
I'll give him if we're doing a comparative rating between them and everyone else, I'd give him a 9 too. If I was to look at them standalone, probably closer to like a 7.
Yeah, I'm probably the same as Dave.
Yeah.
Out of everyone, like out of all the ones that played, it was the best.
Yeah, for
It
sure.
was the best conference.
Yeah.
So I'd give it a 9. But on standalone, there are like issues, of course,
Yeah.
where it's just like I don't know. I don't know if anyone can make a conference that's like a 10 out of 10.
You know
the
what?
whole
I think they
conference.
can.
You know what it
That
is?
doesn't do it.
It's all about keeping the attention. And so
Pacing.
Xbox dived a little bit when I went through all
Yeah.
those
When it
like,
ta-
indie
when it
developer
talked
games
about-
and
Yeah,
store
yeah,
that ID at Xbox and all
Spent
that
too
kind
long
of stuff.
on the new Xbox
Yeah.
like update and all that kind of stuff.
Well, yeah. Yeah.
I'd say, just because I felt kind of smashed in the head at about an hour, I'd probably give it like 6.9.
Wow.
It was
Nearly
a long
7.
conference.
It was
That's
long.
a lot of games.
There's a lot of focus on the tech, which I guess kind of has to be done. Like
Yeah.
there's an audience for that.
Yeah.
But I didn't see enough focus on like the fun, what makes things fun, and like story, and like yeah, which is kind of classic Xbox. They did it last year as well.
Yeah.
Well, they had more
but
games
like,
than anyone.
and that's just
Nice.
like that's purely just a personal thing,
Mm.
which means that like maybe there could never really be a 10 for anyone.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
cool.
Sweet.
Alright, well that's it.
That's hopefully our first episode. We'll see if I split these in two or not.
Hashtag E3.
Punch up. No?
Wow, that's actually not bad. E3. Do you reckon
Oh.
anyone's done that?
Probably.
Do you reckon
Hey
anyone's
guys,
done
check
that?
out this thing I made up.
It's pretty lame.
Hey, my name's Ned, I'm an idiot.